Hello and welcome to CKE 10,001's gaming channel. In this video we'll be looking at my 7 Deadly Sins Weiss Schwarz 8-bar deck profile. We can start by looking at the level zeros. I'm running 3 copies of Hellbrum, Advisor, and the Helmet. Has a auto memory effect. If this card's in memory at the beginning of your climax phase, choose one of your King Greedy or King Wielder of Chasteful or King Protective, and that character gets plus 500 power. Has an activate, pay 1, put this card into your memory while it's standing. Look at top 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 event or Britannia character, reveal it to your opponent, put your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room. 4 copies of Diane, Importance of Memories. When this card becomes reversed in battle, you can pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock, put this card in your memory. If you do, look at top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 character from among them. Has an alarm effect. If this card is the top card of your clock and Diane, Importance of Memories in your memory, at the beginning of your main phase you may pay the cost, which is put 1 card from your hand in your waiting room. If you do, look at top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 character from them, reveal it to your opponent, put your hand, put the rest into your waiting room. 3 copies of your Melios Climax Swapper. 2 copies of Salvage Ricky. On play it can also mill 2 to give power if a climax was milled. 2 copies of King, the Grisly Sin of Sloth. On play, you can pitch a card, put a character from the stage in waiting room. If you do, choose a Britannia character in your waiting room, return to hand, and choose one of your other characters to get 1,000 power. 2 copies of Elizabeth, Courage, and Determination. It gets an extra soul while it's in the middle position of your center stage, and on play, pay 1, pitch a card, search for a character. Then for the Brainstormers, I'm running 3 Brainstormers, 2 of Deldry and 1 of Hellbrum. Hellbrum's a spammable search Brainstormer, so you don't plus off it, just spammable. And you can give 500 power. And Deldry is activate, rest one of your Holy Knight characters. Choose one of your Holy Knight characters in your waiting room and the bottom of your clock and exchange them, but you really just use it for the flip effect, which is the salvage. I'm running 2 copies of Diane, Convincing Threat. During your turn, all your Britannia characters get 1,000 power, and at the beginning of your climax phase, you can choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 power. 2 copies of King, Instant of the Past. When this card is placed on stage, if you have another character, it gets 2,000 power. When this card attacks, choose one of your other characters, and that character is plus X power. X equals the number of to that character's soul times 1,000. 4 copies of level 1. King Greedy. During your turn, if there's a green card in your memory, this gets 2,000 power. When True Spear Chasteful is placed on your climax area, if all your characters are Britannia, this card gets the following 2 abilities until in turn. The character facing this card cannot be returned to the hand or moved to another position or be put into memory. When this card's battle point becomes reversed, you can search the deck for a Britannia character. Running 2 copies of Diane, the Serpent Sin of Envy. During your turn, this card gets plus 10,000 power. When this card's battle point becomes reversed, you may put that card into your opponent's memory. Running 3 different level 2 backups. This one gets 2k power if your opponent has a climax card when you back up. This is a refresh backup by paying 2. This is an early play punish backup. Then I'm running 3 copies of the early play Stockular Diane. Early play condition is 4 more characters. 2 copies of the Godless Amber. If you do not have a Britannia character, this card cannot be played from hand. Choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters and put it into their memory. Stockwash Diane, 1 copy. Diane, Wielder of Gideon. Your finisher, 4 copies of King, Wielder of Chasteful. When this card is placed on stage, you heal, and when this card attacks, pay 1, pitch 1. If versatile weapons are you pay that cost. If you do, put the top 6 cards of your deck into your waiting room, deal 1 damage, X times, and this card gets 2k power. X equals the number of climax amongst those cards. That's why you want to put as much cards in your memory as possible, so when you do start doing your combo, the more, when you mill, the more climaxes get milled. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check UncleDecks.com to see an overview of this deck build.